guys, I'm back. I have my Bible storybook ready, and just as promised, I'm going to read you guys the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Okay? It says, a while later, King Nebuchadnezzar had a big golden statue built. It was 90 feet tall and 9 feet wide. He sent out a decree that when the people heard music play, they should bow down and worship the statue. Any person who refused to do so would be thrown into a blazing furnace of fire. Let's stop there real quick. 90 feet tall and 9 feet wide? That's insane. And then they would be thrown into a blazing furnace of fire just because they didn't bow down to it? That seems a little excessive. It says most people obeyed the order, but 3 young men who were Israelite slaves refused to worship the statue. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego worshipped God, and they refused to bow down to anyone or anything else. Someone reported them to the king. So, here we see that there is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego over here, and they are turning away from the statue over here. And King Nebuchadnezzar is in the middle, and he is obviously very mad. It says, soldiers grabbed 3 Israelites and brought them to the king. Are you refusing to worship the statue I had set up? The king asked. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered, you can throw us into the furnace. Our God can save us. But even if he doesn't, we will still not worship the statue you set up. The king said, make the furnace 7 times hotter than normal. The 3 men were tied up and thrown into it. The fire was so hot that the king's soldiers who threw them in were killed. King Nebuchadnezzar sat down to watch the Israelites die. Suddenly, he jumped to his feet and called for his aides. So, here is the guards bringing Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the flaming furnace. And just like it said, they were not even in the furnace, but it was so hot that even them standing on the outside of the furnace, because they were so close, it killed them. It says, didn't we put the three men into the furnace, he asked. They told him that was true. Then why do I see 4 men walking around the flames? One of them looks like an angel. Bring the Israelites out, he said. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came out of the furnace. They were not burned at all. In fact, they didn't even smell like smoke. God protected his servants from the fire. So, in this picture, you can see that this is King Nebuchadnezzar, and he's freaking out a little bit. His eyes are all big. And then there's Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire, but they have one more person with them. That's Jesus. So, the crazy thing about this story is that they had enough faith in Jesus that they were willing to walk into literal death for him. And because they showed that much faith, God blessed them immensely. They walked out of that fire completely untouched. And they even got to spend time with Jesus in the middle of it. So I just want to encourage you guys to just continue to walk strong in your faith. Just like I talked about last week, God puts us in some situations sometimes and it just seems crazy to us. But whenever you show that you have faith and you just walk strong in that, God will bless you. Okay? Y'all have a good day.